Art, it seems like every single city I've ever been to has a senior center,
Mm.
and they're not used much. I went to visit mine recently. I'm very impressed, but of course, they're all different. They're all based on community services, but they're all the same in the sense that they present you with a hub, a nexus for all the senior services you might possibly need, all the ones that are available. And I know Mission Viejo, where you are, has a very impressive senior center.
Yeah, well, in fact, the Norman, I think it's called Norman P. Murray, and I've been in that building many times. Not necessarily for not recognized that it was, let's say, for seniors services, but they have really extensive offerings of. I think they provide meals to certain groups of people on a regular basis. They can arrange for transportation. They have classes, exercise classes, classes just to get around, to meet other people, just
Yep.
for enjoyment. They have pickleball and tennis and all. So it's really
Well,
very extensive. But not all communities have as in depth an offering of services, and we also have as you because you even taught us some emeritus classes where seniors in California, there are emeritus classes that you can take for free. And
yeah,
like I used to take Tai Chi twice a week till I had my accident, which we talked about in some other videos,
yeah.
and I expect to get back to that. So yeah, no, they're really important, and I enjoy them, and I don't probably use it as extensively as everybody else. What about you, John, down in Vista?
I haven't used it much down here. When I lived up in Orange County, I was real familiar with Norman P. Murray.
Mm,
And it really is a community center. I know it says senior center, but they all the ones that I've been to have meeting rooms and rent them out. And
mm.
so sometimes you will go to a paying event, or a free seminar or whatever, but mostly I find it's a great way to meet people, and I think a lot of seniors don't take advantage of that fact. I wanna go to, the one near me. Let me just read you a quick list of what they do. Programs and activities.
Mm.
The Culture Caravan Travel Program, so they have travel,
Ooh.
exercise classes, home delivered meals, monthly newsletter, nutrition program, transportation. They provide transportation and all kinds of clubs and classes, and they have a volunteer center. Um, as I say, I think most seniors don't visit their senior center and they don't take advantage of it. It's got so much. Most of them have, they're really going, good people going out of their way to service seniors.
Mm.
And there are so many programs, including government programs, that we don't realize it. So sometimes you have to stop by and find out what's happening.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree, John, that I've been to the Norman P. Murray Center for a variety of reasons, taking emeritus classes and other
yeah,
types of things that are not a direct offering of Mission Viejo. They're providing that structure, that housing for it. But if you haven't visited your local senior services, or just go to the internet and find out what is available in your town. And you may
right.
find out, for instance, at one point I was considering using help getting to and from doctors after I was recovering from a broken arm and I wasn't driving yet and I couldn't get around and my wife couldn't take me all the time. And there were a number of services in Mission Viejo that I could have set up
Yeah.
that would have got me to and from doctor's appointments relatively inexpensively, not $75 per ride per, you know, these ambulance kind of taxis. But just if you visit these senior centers and just see the offerings, you may find something that's of particular interest to you that you didn't even know existed. Or you may have some time on your hands and you might be able to help assist other people who, let's say, are less mobile, who need some senior assistance, and therefore do some volunteer work to help them out as well. So you can find out what's available for you, not only to use, but also to volunteer some of your time if you have some time.
So make a point of visiting your local senior center, maybe even volunteer to help out.
For more on Celebrating Act Two, visit our webpage, follow us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and tell your friends. Celebrating Act Two is the user manual for the second half of your life.